Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Friday. It's a place to heal. I'm Marie. And last week I promised you that I was going to talk to you about those gnawing ulcers and how to just get rid of them once and for all. And let me tell you, I dealt with one that I thought I was going to lose my mind. It was just so bad. Before I get into that, I wanted to discuss a few things with you. Um, Number one, there's a lot of people that are sending me messages and sending me comments and asking questions. And I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you or I'm not paying attention to you. The problem is that YouTube has done this thing now where if the comment that you send me is linked, and I don't know what linked is, I can't respond to it in any way, shape, or form. I can't click on it. There's no place to reply. So I'm not being rude. I'm not trying to ignore you. It's just that I have no idea, and I haven't figured out a way to get around that in order to be able to answer your questions. And some of them are really good questions. I just can't. There's no way I can figure it out how to do that. Okay, and the second thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the products that I do. You guys know that I tell you guys about a lot of products. So what's been happening lately is I've had some problems with the T2, I had some problems with the iodine, and I had some problems with another product. What ends up happening is the products that I recommend to you guys, I don't know the people whose sites I send you to buy these products. I have no idea who they are. We don't have anything to do with each other. I don't even tell them that I'm going to do a video before I do it. I just send you guys there simply because I feel that they have the best product and they have the best price. But what's ending up happening recently, I had a bunch of my YouTube followers email me and tell me that they ordered a bottle of T2 and they were getting, I think it was like 20 ounces for $25. And now he changed, and now you're only getting 10 ounces for $25. So basically you're getting gypped in the ounces that you're getting. And, I mean, to me, there's nothing worse than greed and wanting to gyp your customers. Because, if you sell a good product and you have a good price on it, you're going to sell plenty of product, and because of word of mouth. But you start getting greedy and it's not a good deal. And there's nothing that makes me madder than that. I also had the problem with the iodine, the Lugol's iodine. The link I suggested, they were selling the iodine for $6.99. And the other day I had someone contact me and say, hey, the iodine's up to $8.99 now. So that's another one. And one of the worst ones was the okra pepsin E3. They were selling it for $40 a bottle and they jacked it up to $82 a bottle, which I thought was insane. So at this point, what I'm going to do is, number one, I'm either going to sell the products. That way I can govern the price and it will never go up on you. Or number two, you're just going to have to Google it on your own. And if I don't carry it, I'm just going to tell you, Google it on your own. And that way you can just get it wherever you feel is the best price for you and the best quality for you. Because this just it does not sit well with me at all. I mean, at all. So I wanted to talk to you today about ulcers. And, I had one that it was so bad. When I went into the hospital, they told me that I had this ulcer. And it was, this sucker was huge. And it constantly it was right up here on my upper left-hand side. And it always felt like it was open and gaping. And it would hurt so bad. And there were certain foods that I couldn't touch. Foods high in sulfur would just upset it to no end. There was times I would wake up in the morning and I'd be like, it would hurt to take that first breath, and I would just be bent over in so much pain. And in the very, very, very beginning of this whole journey, they're telling me, well, do the milk, the buttermilk. I did the buttermilk. The buttermilk didn't work. Now I'm vegan now. I no longer even touch those products. So I ended up, they put me on, after that, they put me on antibiotics. The antibiotics did not work. As a matter of fact, it made things 10 times worse, because when I got off the antibiotics, that gnawing pain was even worse. I mean, I felt like Napoleon sometimes, I was constantly walking around like this, and my family was always, something wrong? And I'm like, no, I'm fine, and I was taking probiotics, and, I mean, you name it. Oh my God, I tried it all. And it was just like, this is not helping. This thing, it's horrible. And, so I started taking Manuka honey. I read some stuff saying that Manuka honey was one of the best things you can take. I ate so much Manuka honey. I swear to God, there's no more Manuka bushes in Australia, because I ate so much of this stuff, and it's like, no, it didn't even touch it. I also did baking soda, because they said the pH will change it, and the pH will cut out the bacteria that's in there and blah, blah, blah. No, baking soda did not touch it. I also read other articles where they said cayenne pepper actually heals ulcers. So I tried this product called like hot cayenne or something, and I was taking those pills, and that kind of touched it a little bit, but it was still like, I can't breathe. And then there was sometimes it would hurt so bad. I would just sit there and because it was just the gnawing. It was just so bad, and I couldn't breathe, and it was just, I can't even. And out of all my ailments, that's been the one that has just lingered and lingered and lingered. And finally I was just like, please, somebody send me something that works. I can't take this anymore. I feel healthy. Otherwise, I just can't take that pain anymore. And it drove me insane. So my prayers were answered with Irish moss. My body was like, oh, I mean, it rejoiced. My body started rejoicing from the first dose that I took. So let me tell you, I went out and I bought the raw Irish moss. Now, when you buy the raw Irish moss, it's like them going down to the ocean, picking the seaweed, sticking it in a plastic bag, and sending it to you. So what you need to do with it is you need to boil it. You need to boil the hell out of it. And then you have to stick it in a high-speed blender and turn it into this jello, gelatinous, mucusy, I don't know, it's like. Anyway, then you take like teaspoons and you put it in your soups and you're on top of your salads. And I just can't do that mucus thing. It just makes me want to gag. Anyway, I cooked it in my house, and my whole house smelled of fish for like 12 hours. It was horrible. And then I also heard horror stories of people putting this, after they've boiled it, putting it into their Blendtex or their Vitamixes, and literally having the blades burn out and kill their blenders. So I just want to let you guys know that route. So that didn't work, but just the 2 days that I was taking it, I felt like great relief, and I wanted to continue taking it. So next I tried the powder. So I ended up buying the powder, and let me tell you, the powder tastes like freaking roadkill. I mean, it is horrible. There was just not enough fruit, not enough anything that I could put into that smoothie to get rid of that roadkill taste. The only way I can describe it is like if you took a dive into the ocean and you went down to the very bottom of the ocean and you literally licked the bottom of that's what it would taste like. It was horrible. So I decided that the pill form was the way that I wanted to go. I went down to my local co-op. They have dried Irish sea moss. I would buy it that way, and then I would bring it home. I would stick it in my coffee grinder. I would take it down to a powder, and then I encapsulated it. And I started encapsulating the powder that I had to, and started taking that. So basically at that point, it started to get really old, encapsulating this. And I decided to start looking for a reputable company that sells Irish sea moss. So I was able to contact a company that has the Irish sea moss and encapsulate it for me. And I will now be carrying this on my website because this is my new friend. Let me tell you, I just cannot say enough good things about Irish sea moss. In any way that you want to take it. If you can take it raw, if you can take it in anything, this is like the best stuff ever. And like I said, it'll be available on the website tomorrow. It's 900 milligrams, 90 capsules. You only have to take 2 a day. Or otherwise, you can Google Irish sea moss capsules on the internet, and you can buy it from whatever retailer you choose to buy it from. I'm not going to put a link to one retailer because this way I can control the price, and I'm not going to jerk you out of your money because, you know, I'm sick and tired of people sitting there and me giving them videos, me giving them their free advertisement, and then them jerking my followers around. I'm not digging that at all. So, I'm going to read you a few things about the Irish sea moss, and so that you can get an idea of what this stuff is all about. Okay, so the Irish sea moss has mainly a mucilage body. It's like mucus. It's like it's almost like it's slime. You can literally pick it up and it's almost like slime. So it's 55% mucilage gel. It has 10% protein. It has 15% mineral matter, so it's full of like all the minerals that your body needs. It's rich in iodine and sulfur, which is the 3rd highest mineral needed by the body. It's found along the coast of Europe and North America. It soothes, it protects, it relieves inflamed mucous membranes, whether that's in your nose or in your lungs or in your colon. It will help to bring all that inflammation down. It has been used traditionally for bronchitis and to break up coughs in the lungs. It aids for soothing irritating digestive conditions such as gastritis, stomach ulcers, heartburn, nausea, and even inflammation of the bladder and the urinary tract system. I love that. Irish moss also has an antibacterial, antiviral, and activities. It's used topically. It helps to soothe the skin conditions such as eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, sunburn, and chapped lips. Actually, for all of you that have been contacting me and you have those open diabetic sores on your legs, if you can actually get that sea moss, and you do want to get it in the raw form where it causes that mucusy, you actually put it on those sores. It would actually heal those diabetic sores on your legs. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of burn care units now that are using it naturally. They have the sea moss patches, and they do it for wound care. That's how they're healing the wounds, because they find out that the Irish sea moss actually heals the wounds the fastest. Let's see. Irish sea moss is extremely alkaline. So if you want to alkaline your body, this is the way to go. And other ailments that Irish sea moss is reported to be effective against are cancers and radiation poisoning because of the iodine in it. Also, if you have thyroid issues, this also will help with your thyroid issues, because the iodine that's in the actual Irish sea moss has like T2, T3, and T4. So it's the identical, it's like bioidentical to what your thyroid would normally be doing. So, there's so many wonderful things about this product. Another thing that this product does is, hear that? this stuff literally, from the time I started taking it, has literally just drained and drained and drained my head. It has drained my mucus membranes. Like that was like the third day I started taking them. I blew my nose and there was like tons of blood in there, and I was like, whoa, what the heck's going on here? But I suddenly felt like everything just drained. It felt so good. So it literally, it will drain all this stuff out of your head. And I mean, I've been taking it for about 2 weeks now, and I feel like a huge difference. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And if you mix the Irish moss with the iron tonic, and you get all that oxygen going in your body and all that iron going in your body, and then all those minerals, because I'm not sure here, but I think I wrote it down, but let me check here. Yes, I did. It's an excellent source of minerals: iodine, bromide, beta carotene, calcium, iron, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, potassium, selenium, zinc, pectin, B vitamins, vitamin C, and taurine for your eyes. So, I mean, this stuff is just, I love it. I love it. Cannot say enough about it. So if you definitely want to take the reins on your health, and you want to clear your head, you want to fix your thyroid, you want to fix any colon issues that you have or anything, Irish moss. Where has it been for the last 4 years? I've been looking for an answer, and it's so simple. Something so simple. And of course, it's right from nature. So it's very bioavailable, and it will go right into your system. And like I said, 3 days, my ulcer was like, yeehaw. And 7 days later, I was feeling so good. By the time I was taking it 10 days, I kept forgetting to take it because I didn't have the pain anymore. So it works pretty quick. All right, so till next week, please stay happy, stay healthy, get yourself some sea moss in some form or another. And I'm going to be showing you, because we're having this beautiful hot weather. I mean, it is hot here. I'm going to be showing you how to make, you know, those orange creamsicles that you used to have when you were a kid, and the candy man would come by and they were so good. They were orange on the outside and vanilla on the inside. I'm going to show you how to make those for children or for yourself. I love them, and it's easy, and it's raw. So you're going to love it. So stay tuned with me till next week. Till next time, love each other, take care of one another, and see you next Friday. Bye-bye.